What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here, the host of Money's Crazy Mind and Steel City Renegades. And Redline Radio LLC is proud to partner with Growing Wings Adult Services for the creation of our brand new state of the art production studio. Growing Wings Adult Services has been assisting adults with disabilities in the Northeast Ohio area for the past 5 years. For more information on how Lisa and the team at Growing Wings can assist your family, you can contact Lisa at 234-334-7547 today. Again, that's 234-334-7547.
What's going on, everybody? It is Timbuktu from TimbukTuesday. And I really hate doing home improvement, but I love the way it looks. So what I do is I call Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. They fix bathrooms, windows, kitchens, sliding doors, and much more. Give Will a call today at 440-731-7654 and tell him Redline sent you. He'll get your house looking right in no time.
This is really gross, but dirty trash cans can pose a serious health risk to you and your family. The pungent smell can attract rats and flies, not to mention maggots, both of which can contain dangerous diseases transferable to humans. Your dirty trash can is susceptible to harboring dangerous bacteria. Contact Brandon at Fitz Trash Bin Cleaning today at 440-752-1533 or find them on Facebook. Veteran owned and operated and eco-friendly. Again, call Brandon at 440-752-1533.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh?
Yeah. Hey, partner, what y'all about to do? Y'all might as well have a seat and let me holler at you. I'm about to bring the I'm about to bring the laughs. I'm about to pack a punch. You know I'm hungry, little mama. Come on, let's do lunch. You know I'm next top comic, but let's just stick to topic. I'm Timbuktu, my people, and I'm not here to gossip. I'm only here to shop it, but I might get obnoxious. I want to hear your vision, but please make it hypnotic. You know I'm on a mission, but please I need permission to sign this paperwork. This just give me permission to check your intuition. I want to feel your vibe. It takes a village, baby. I'm about to build this shrine.
TimbukTuesday, 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 hey, it's TimbukTuesday, hey. What up, everybody? What's up, everybody? How y'all feeling today? What up, Auntie? I see you out there. What's going on? How y'all feeling? How was y'all weekend? My weekend was great. I cannot complain. My boy Dubbing this boy. What up, my boy Dubbington? One time for my boy Dub.
Your ass is fired.
That boy Dub always firing somebody. I was literally on the phone with him and he fired his kids, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. That boy fired his kids. What up, Mimi? What up, Chop? Shout out to Chop, man. She do a podcast every Saturday. I forgot the exact name of it. She gonna put it in the comments for me so I can say it out loud. But she do it. It's like something about the moms. She do it. It's her and two other hosts, and they talk about all type of stuff. So, what else going on, Talk? Shout out to the homie Talk, man. She done been on here one time. We're gonna get her back to play that the game we was playing. It was the end game. That game was fire. But what's up, y'all, man? This weekend was crazy. We had the Piston Power Show, Piston Power Autorama. I keep saying Piston Power Show, but it is the Piston Power Autorama. It was amazing, man. We had so many shows that weekend. We did pretty much everybody who had a show was on. Lee Money popped it off, and then Kevin Kwan did their show. Their show was hilarious. Quan took me out. I ain't gonna lie to you. That boy took me out. It was great though, man. It was cool. Man, the event this weekend was so lit. It was so many people there. Networked a little bit. It was this one company called Royal Blue. Shout out to Ebony from Royal Blue. I'm gonna show her some more some more love. She probably gonna have a little segment on the show. I'm gonna probably show her next week. I ain't get to break down the footage. I just started working, so I ain't had that much time to really go through the footage and actually cut it up and show it. But man, the Piston Power Show was lit. It was hella cars. It was some beautiful cars. They had like a little Corvette alley. That was amazing. They had there was a lot of veterans out there. Shout out to the veteran love. Man, the veterans was amazing out there. I appreciate you, Dub. Dub said I popped on everyone the show and you did your thing. Appreciate you, man. Me and Lee Money, we split up the producing duties through the whole weekend, and it was lit, man. Like I said, Kevin Kwan's show for me was like amazing. And then Saturday morning, talking about balls, they did their show. It was cool. It was great. They had a great guest on. It was Dan D. He's a wrestler. And he had some other stuff, man. He put in his 2 cents about all the sports stuff that was going on. It was pretty sweet. It was pretty dope. Continuing to Serve had 2 spots this weekend. They did 2 to 4 on Saturday and then 4 to 6, and they had some great guests. One of them was Brian, I believe his name. Brian was on the first day, and then they had the Barton Bella Jill. She was on Sunday, and it was dope, man. It was definitely a dope weekend. We had Wild Man Gary Warner going off on the ones and twos from 10 to 2. He was only gonna do 3 hours, but they was showing so much love. He was like, you know what, I'm going for another hour. He was like, you know what, he's hating this motherfucker, man. Shout out to Justin from Talking About Balls, man. I love that show, man. They got another show Wednesday, so tomorrow tune in from 9:30 to 11. They are going, and usually they do every other week, but they have so much going on that they are going to be going all month long, y'all. So just go ahead and tune in today's show from 9:30 to 11 every Wednesday, especially this month. Then we had a great episode with Talk Sweet with Honey Bad. That's 2 D's if you ain't know. And she was on there with our very own Lex Vegas. Shout out to Lex. Lex will actually be on TimbukTuesday finally on April 19th. So that's this month. That's 2 weeks from now, man. Lex will be on the show. Lex Vegas. He, you know how Lex is. Lex come in with a big persona, big energy to the show. Y'all, if y'all haven't seen his show, which I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have, his show is on Thursdays from 7 to 8. And this week he's gonna have somebody who basically allowed me to, blossom into the comedy world. Jen, shout out Jen. He's gonna have Jen and Precious on because they are actually gonna be having a special show this month on the 16th. So that's next week, next Friday, my bad. It's on the 15th, not the 16th, the 15th. They're gonna have the women's comedy show. It is called Respect My Block, which is the beautiful ladies of comedy. Yes, I got tickets. I got tickets if you need them. Listen, you don't want to miss this show. If you missed the last show, you definitely don't want to miss this one. And I'm telling you, this right here, these lineup of women right here, if you can't see that, these lineup of women, we got Jen, Precious, Ulysses Dixon, and GW Nail, and also Tsunami with the closing out spot. She is going to be the headliner that night. She did her thing in the first show. What up, Kev Beasley? That's my dog, man. Shout out to Kev, man. We also got the True Extreme Gaming in the house, man. If you are into video games, I've said this before, if you in the games and just game talk in general, tune in to True Extreme Gaming. You can find us on Facebook as well as on Twitch and YouTube. We got some clips on YouTube as well with the True Extreme Gaming. It is going you won't, trust me, you won't regret it if you tune in. They got a podcast, we got a show, game shows usually. It's dope. He said, who's the one in the purple? Who in the purple? Oh, my bad. By the way, I need to shout out Tank, because Tank will be hosting the show with the ladies. It's gonna be dope. I don't know who the purple. Who in the purple? I think that's GW Nell, what you see in the pink. Yeah, that's the pink. But yeah, it's gonna be a great show. That is gonna be on, like I said, the 15th of February. So that is of January. Damn, I'm all fucked up, man. Of April. That's this month. And that is on next Friday, not this Friday coming up, but next Friday. And it's definitely gonna be a great show. Like I said, if you missed the first show that Lex put on, you don't want to miss this one. We got tickets. I got tickets for $12. It's $15 at the door. So if you could play, you could save you $3. If you bring in somebody else, you could save you $6. $24 for 2 tickets versus $30 for 2 tickets. You can come out, you can use that $6 to get you something to drink or something to eat, because they will have food and drinks there. So you definitely want to have have a little bit of bread. I don't know what's in your pockets. I ain't trying to tell you want to save this money, because you might want to spend the money, you might want to splurge, you might want to show whoever you taking, like, look, I got the bread, I ain't worried about it. Go ahead, you can get what you want. You can get 4 shots of Patron. If you got that type of bread, by all means, do your thing. I'm just trying to save you $6. And if you don't want to save that $6 shit, you can get a shit to me. Will they have some wings? I think they got tenders. They ain't had wings last time, but that could change though. They didn't have wings, but they had some type of chicken. I ain't going nowhere where ain't no chicken. I ain't going nowhere without no chicken. Chicken is the greatest bird in the world. What bird will wake you up in the morning talking about, nigga, we got eggs? I'll wait. You can't, because the chicken is the greatest bird in the world. It's the greatest bird in the world. After you eat the eggs, you can go ahead and pluck that bird and eat the chicken. I'm just saying, the chicken is the greatest bird in the world, man. Greatest bird in the world. It's crazy, because when I stopped eating meat to lose weight, which I'm gonna get on that too, getting on my weight loss and stuff. Once I stopped eating meat, because it helped me make better decisions. When I don't eat meat, I won't stop at McDonald's and get me some food. I won't stop at Wendy's. So the stuff that's bad for you, I ain't gonna say it's all bad, but it make me make better choices in my food decisions when I don't eat meat, because I won't like 5 steaks. I want 3 burgers. I want a couple hot dogs, a couple glizzies. I listen, eating is a problem for me. Like, how how you feel when you're trying to get high and shit, that's how I feel about the itis. Like, I eat until I get the itis, because that's just what I do. Like, I have to eat. But I've been changing my ways. Kev said he want 2 larger. Shout out to my Brist. Shout out to Brister in the comments. I can get you 2 large pieces from Rascal House. Shout out to Rascal House, man. Shout out to Rascal House. I worked on the weekends. I be making the dough while I'm making the dough. You know what I mean? I can, if you come up to Rascal House, I got you, dog. I got you. If you come up to Rascal House, come get a pizza. You get the buy the first pizza, get the second pizza, same price. I'm just saying, we ain't got many deals, but that's a big deal. You buy the first pizza at regular price, you get the second one at the same price. I'm just saying, 2 pieces for the price of 2. I'm just saying it's a good deal. It's a good deal. You get, you buy 1 topping, you get the second topping for the same price as the first topping. I'm just saying, yeah, Yeah, the wings from Rascal House good as hell too, and they the steroidy wings, so they nice and juicy, and we fry them how you like them. So if you want them, we won't undercook them though, but if we will overcook them motherfuckers if you want them, we will cook them forever. Yeah, Rascal got wings, big wings. The bitches be like, ah, nigga, I be eating the fuck out the wings. Nigga, it's terrible. I got you, Key. That's the special menu. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody get that menu. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be special. You gotta know somebody. You gotta know somebody to know somebody that knows somebody. Trick Daddy told me that. He told me that. He was like, you gotta really have some connects. You just come holler at me. You got it. You just gotta come holler at me at the right time and shit. But y'all know y'all might catch me up there making the dough. You know how to go. But today I like today's show. I'm gonna have a special guest on today. He is an artist, producer, engineer, and fashion designer. So I can't wait to get into his story and everything that he got going on. This will be a good ass time, and I got a couple good shows lined up here, a couple good guests. Next week, we are gonna have singer Monet from the Unit Band. Man, if you know anything about me being around, I love me some Monet. Like, you might not necessarily know it, but I love me some Monet. So, but I do want to play some music. Getting into to my guest here. He is definitely gonna have some. I think he has a different sound. It's definitely a different sound. And I like the fact that he has different type of creativity and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and play my dog, and hopefully y'all like it.
Oh, it's so good. 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 Oh, it's so good.
All right, y'all, I'm back, but I'm not back alone. Y'all, please give a round of applause for my homie, Calvino Santiago. Oh, that's the wrong button.
You good?
How's it going, man? How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I can't complain. Shout out to the homie Kev. He said the music is dope. I got a lo-fi vibe, so he like it.
For that one song. Yes, for the one song.
Yeah, he got a different sound. He got like a whole different, like I will say for sure, like he got a very diverse sound. And what I mean by that is like he has a variety. He has a whole bunch that in his repertoire. So you are a artist, producer, engineer, and a fashion designer, man.
Yeah, I do pretty much about everything. Can I swear in this?
You can say what the fuck you want,
Oh,
dog.
fuck yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll say that I do pretty much everything. I ain't gonna lie. Like, there's probably something I haven't done yet, but eventually I will do. So, entrepreneur, I'd say.
Talk your shit, dog. Talk your shit.
You know, I think it's very different because, you know, in the realm of Cleveland, like a lot of people, artists in general, everybody just as a whole doesn't really want to work together. And it's kind of sad, low key. It is very sad. And it's weird because when people like come up to me and they'll be like, oh yeah, let's work on a track together. Let's work on some clothes. I'm like, okay, but like, are you actually going to message me like to do that stuff?
Yeah. I mean, you know, some people don't know how to necessarily reach out to people all like that. So I don't know. I mean, they definitely should find a way for sure. So Kev actually wanted to know where he could find your music.
My music is on all platforms. So like I'm talking Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube, you got everything there.
He said, I got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, you name it. He said you can find it anywhere you want, anywhere. So we could definitely, you know, I can get you linked into that stuff as well, Kev, and show you where his stuff is, man. So seeing that you've been doing music since 7.
8 actually.
Okay,
yeah.
8. Okay. I gave you an extra year experience.
No,
My bad.
You good. I probably did start like actually kind of listening to sounds and everything. So actually my first artist who I ever heard was Kanye West.
Okay, shout out to Ye.
Yeah, for real.
Shout out to Ye.
So I would say like I studied music for a very long time. I made beats at 8 years old on like one of them.
8?
Yeah, really.
You wasn't beating on pots and pans at 8?
Nah, so I got lucky and my grandmother went to a garage sale.
Oh, I was just asking her to close the door.
Oh.
Can you close it down? No, you good. Yeah, you know.
So
My bad, go ahead.
Basically, my grandmother got me like a keyboard, right?
Okay.
And that was it. For me,
Yeah.
that was my moment. I knew right then and there. So it had samples, it had everything.
It had samples on it?
Yeah, it had samples. And the thing was that at the time, like I was like I want to say I was in school, probably like in 2nd grade.
Okay.
So what I would do, I would sit there, I would get my little keyboard together and everything, and I would just play, but I would learn things. So what I did was, while I would sit there and play, I would listen to Eminem's 8 Mile in the background, and I would get inspired. And like for hours, days, weeks, I just did that. and that was just fun for me.
Yeah.
As a kid, I really never wanted toys. Like I kind of grew up out of toys after my my dog ate my Power Rangers. That was a pretty depressing moment.
I would have been sad too, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'd have been. You made a fool of me.
All of the money that like my
why.
grandmother and everybody spent on me on Power Rangers,
Yeah.
all gone.
Dang, that dog was hungry.
That dog shit rainbows. That dog shit rainbows.
Definitely some of it was green if it was the case.
Bro, I had, you know what's crazy actually, talking about that, I had the Green Ranger and it was in the box. This motherfucker figured out how to get it out of the box and eat the box. Left the box fine, but ate the Power Ranger and all of the like accessories and shit. I was pissed.
Oh, I would have been hurt, man.
I was pissed.
Mighty Morphin dog shit. That's what that was.
That's very true though. That's so true. I'm like, damn, are you gonna be a Power Ranger? I want those abilities. Shit.
That nigga became a Megazord. What was the?
For real though. That's true story.
That's wild, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I'd have been upset, man.
Do you know how much them fuckers go for? Like nowadays?
Yeah, now, oh my God, it's ridiculous. Especially if you got some of the older one with the head transform on
I got one that
you got
survived. One.
Oh, which one was it?
Mystic Force.
Okay.
And it's the whole Megazord with all the people.
Dooey.
That bitch is hella expensive. I'll keep it, give it to my kids and be like, you fuck this up, I'm gonna fuck you up. It survived Benji, it could survive you. I feel it.
Facts. That's a fact. That's a fact. So producing, how'd you get into producing?
So producing, actually, okay, so it's kind of crazy. So when I was 13, my friends and I were like, man, we want to do this music shit for real. And I remember telling them, I was like, well, you know, Garfield Heights has a studio in the library. And they were like, yeah, that's true. And I was like, why don't we go? And they were like, oh yeah, can we smoke weed in there? I was like, it's the library. What are you fucking talking about? So I told them, I was like, let's go in the studio. So I went there. I got you actually have to set up an interview. You have to set up an interview. You have to show them kind of, some stuff.
Okay.
If not, they will teach you. Well, my, I guess you could say trainer, more so, he didn't teach me much, but he taught me the basics, like how to record. So the first thing I actually ever worked with was GarageBand.
Okay.
And
on the iPhone or on the iPad, maybe?
On an iMac.
On an iMac. Okay. Straighten me up, dog. Straighten me up.
No,
then.
you good. So the iMac was really new. All the equipment was new. Actually, I believe that the Focusrite was the interface that I used. So that was the first ever interface I ever touched.
Okay.
And I was like, sir, can I bring my keyboard in here? He was like, what you know about playing keyboard? I was like, I play a little bit.
Talk your shit, dog. Talk your shit.
I brought it in and we set it up and I started playing. He was like, what the fuck is this? He's like, this is ass. And I was like,
shit.
And I was like, you know what? I was like, okay, I'm gonna come with something new. So I told him, I was like, you know what? Give me 2 days. I'll come back. I'll show you. Came back 2 days later. I had a beat pack that I recorded.
Okay.
On the keyboard. Because it had it had three buttons. It was stop, record, and then it had I would say fast forward. Yeah. So you could fast forward a track, but you would have to record over a track. So I just told him, I was like, this is just what I play in my own time. I'm not used to performing around people or whatever. Yeah. He was like, okay, let me.
How old was this?
I was 13.
Okay.
So
let me hear it.
Yeah. So he listened to it. He was really impressed. And he was like, sit down. I'm going to teach you this shit. And I was like, oh, okay.
Hey.
So we sat down for 4 hours, listened, learned, understood. And right about after all that, for real, it just kind of happened. I was getting all my homies in the fucking studios. I was getting everybody in there. I was getting 24, 35, 40-year-olds up in the studio. Little 13-year-old me recording everybody, swear to God. And I was just like, man, I want to record my own stuff. Like, it's cool to be a producer, but I don't want to produce for the rest of my life. Like, I want to get out there. And I was like, man, Kanye got shunned for that shit. I'm not Kanye. I'm being myself.
Talk your shit.
So thank you. So I decided, I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna sit here. So I rented out the studio myself that night.
Okay. Sat
there till closing because I was good with the man. He liked what I was doing. He liked how hungry I was. That's the the term we all use.
For sure.
Hungry.
I use that a lot. If you don't know.
Hey, that's
I'm hungry a lot.
I was hungry before this. We ate really good.
You ain't bring me shit.
I'm sorry. It was expensive.
No, they gonna say sorry. Hell, ain't no sorry.
It was expensive.
No, but so once you actually recorded that night, like how long was it before you put out your first project or your first song? Year and a half.
Yeah.
So you took time to basically perfect it,
No, it was ass. It was ass. But
and what was your name at the time?
First name Phoenix Nation.
Phoenix Nation. Okay, okay. So what was the inspiration behind that?
Phoenix is reborn, rebirth.
Talk
I had a lot of childhood family problems that were going on in my house, and I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna reborn myself, if that makes sense in a way.
Yeah,
and I was like, let me do that. And I'm gonna just slap nation on it because I care about my nation of people.
Right, for sure. I
So
like that.
that was the start of the pro Latino game, essentially.
Yeah.
And I kind of just went from there. I switched my name to Devin C, and then stayed Salvino for a minute. And people were like, "Oh yeah, bro, you picking up steam, you doing all this shit." And I was like, "Yeah, guess what? Name change." And then they were like, "Why the fuck didn't you just leave the shit?" And I was like, "Because I'll tell y'all, do you know how fucking irritating it is when you like have to get on people will like tell me, they were like, what is the reason you changed your name? And to be honest with you, the reason I changed my name was because people had the same name as me, and I just did not like that because they kept
Salvino or
it just stayed Salvino. Like people kept stealing Salvino, so I was just like, damn. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna leave the game for a little bit. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna drop an album. Right after I drop the album, I changed my name to Calvino Santiago, and I stayed that way.
So Salvino. Okay.
It's Salvino, yeah.
Okay. My bad.
Some people do call me Cal. Like
I've heard people call you Cal. That's why I said it.
Yeah, some people do call me that. That's not my government name either. A lot of people ask me that fucking question. No, it's not. But I just decided to like. It just felt more of an identity because Salvino is actually like it's Latino, but it's also Italian. Okay. And I'm like,
So you have Italian in your blood?
No, so I'm Sicilian. So Sicilian's like Hispanic, but some parts of Sicily are Italian. Okay. Because it's right by Italy.
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, so like the lineage kind of goes. So I'm Mexican, and I'm Puerto Rican, and I'm Sicilian.
Okay. So you got some good ass food at the house, is what I'm hearing.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. It's crazy though. I don't know how to cook that well.
You don't know how to cook? You just let me down.
I'm learning. I'm learning. People are teaching me. People are teaching me. I'm learning things. I learned how to make grilled chicken before anything.
Okay. Like on the grill or like
George
Foreman grill?
George Foreman grill. George Foreman. For me, that was kind of better. I felt like I was like,
I mean, it's still cooking, dog. I ain't trying to take nothing.
No, you good. Believe me. Yeah. I don't call it cooking, but people do. So it's
I mean, 7 minutes, set it and forget it type shit. I feel it.
First time I made mac and cheese. That shit did not look like mac and cheese. That looked like a monster.
Was it Kraft?
It was.
Wait, how you fuck up Kraft macaroni and cheese, dog? It's like making ramen noodles. Can you make ramen?
Yeah.
All right.
But I got too invested in the music at the time, and I was like, I smell something while I'm recording. I'm like,
so you burnt it? Oh,
I fucking burnt it really
hard,
bad.
No sin, dog. Yeah, that's why it was a monster. It looked like some shit off of Insidious.
It did, actually. It did. Well, no, like, you ever seen, what is that movie called? Monsters Unleashed? Monsters Unleashed? Never seen that?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
It's, I mean, Monsters Inc. You know, I know my nigga
Nah.
Mike Wazowski. I know that. I know my nigga from Mike Wazowski.
Yeah,
and
no.
Kitty. Yeah, that's, you know, my niggas, dog. You know, Sully.
Yeah, that's true. It's like the Blob, like basically the Blob. That's what
Okay.
it looked like, and I was like, I'm not fucking eating that.
I
threw
hope you
that
didn't.
Shit
Shit.
out. I threw that shit out, and I sat there. I was sad, depressed, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna make.
You order DoorDash? No.
Nah, this was when I was broke.
Oh, okay. I
This was
understand that.
like college days.
I'm broke right now,
I'm not in
so-
college, but this is how I felt as a college kid.
Yeah.
Eating the like leftovers.
I eat leftovers now, and I ain't no college kid. Man, I love me some leftovers.
I will eat leftovers if it's still in the fridge for like a day.
I can go like a good 5. It de-
5 days?
It depends on what it is, though.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I mean, pizza?
Pizza ain't making it 5 days.
No,
I mean,
pizza would definitely not
ain't
make
making
it.
it 5 days.
Probably not even a day, to be honest.
Yeah, it
You would
depends
have
on
to eat that shit as a midnight snack.
facts. But even then, I don't know. Pizza ain't unless it's a shit ton of pizza left. That shit ain't lasting that long.
No, definitely not. Not at all.
That shit
not
ain't
at all.
lasting that long. So Santiago, how you say it? How did you say the first name?
It's Calvino
No.
Santiago.
No, not that. The name you said before you changed your name.
Oh, it's just Calvino.
Salvino. Okay, so it sounded like you said Stalvino, which I was gonna say, you know, was that inspired by your fashion?
No. So what was crazy was as a kid, I always had a little sketchbook.
Okay.
And I would just sketch. Like I thought I could not draw for the life of me. People told me otherwise. I didn't believe it. It was about high school. I was in 11th grade. No, I was in 10th grade. Correction. My teacher told me, he was like, you know, you kind of got a knack for art. He was like, I know you're trying to be a musician and stuff. And I was like, entrepreneur.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Entrepreneur. And he was like, well, how about, you know, you fail in classes. So how about instead of you failing classes, I put you in a class where you can learn something. And I thought about it and I'm like, damn, okay, I'll listen. I'll listen to what he has to say.
Yeah, he's trying to save you.
Yeah. And he did. That man definitely saved me through high school. I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out to him. You give him a shout out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Coach Sanders and Coach JB.
Shout out Coach Sanders, Coach JB7, a young life, man.
Hey yo, those men really put me on a path of glory.
That's what's up.
I swear, it was them before God. I'm gonna be honest.
Wow,
I swear,
that's a big statement.
It's crazy because they told me, they were like, "Man, you fucking up. You in these streets. Like, why are you in these streets? Just do better for yourself.
Yeah,
like you don't have to be a product of your environment." And I never thought about that shit. I was like, man, I'm in Maple Heights High School.
You was in Maple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at this time,
okay,
I went to like a couple different high schools.
You was jumping, huh? You was jumping.
I was jumping, not by choice, to be honest, but like I learned a lot from everywhere I ever went. Any person I ever met, I learned something from.
Yeah.
And I take that experience and I add to that. Okay. And then I'm like, you know, they didn't get to succeed in their dream, so I'm gonna take their legacy and carry it with me. That's a lot of baggage, but it was real.
He said a lot of baggage, but that's hard though. That's hard
because you meet people every day,
for sure.
Especially in this industry. Like you meet so many people, and it's every person is so different.
Yeah,
like they're all talented in their own regard. Like, oof. And it's crazy because I tell them, I'm like, man, don't don't never say like you sell yourself short. Don't ever sell yourself short.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's big. I mean, because you know, I it took me a while to understand that, you know, selling myself short. I sold myself short so many times that like now I can't. Like I refuse to. And then when I do it, I'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog?
Exactly.
Like, and it's like I catch it right away. But by the way, Kev said pizza lasts is 1 hour. You know?
Pizza lasts 1 hour.
Kev eat. He probably eat more than me. But but he do MMA and shit. So he
shit.
Yeah, he
Pizza probably lasts me not even probably like 30 minutes.
it depends on what type of day it is.
After you go take a shit, man, you're ready to eat again. It's just what it is. It's just what it is.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. So how long? So I know you said you've been drawing since you were young, but when did you realize that fashion was something that you wanted to be a part of?
Ooh.
Like,
When did I realize?
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky.
ASAP.
ASAP
Yeah.
Rocky. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely a dog. Shout out to them, man. They about to have
Yeah,
a baby.
shout
Shout
out.
out to him and Riri.
Of course. Yeah, for real. That shit's crazy.
I mean, I could see it. So
Yeah.
Fashion Killer.
Yeah.
And it's like perfect. I mean, she in the fashion, he in the fashion.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure that was one thing that connected them. Shout out Chipper. What up, Chipper? He, I could definitely tell. I mean, she's definitely a fashionista. Like, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, obviously with Fenty, she's definitely.
Listen, I went with my friend the other day at the mall, right?
Yeah.
We went and looked at Fenty. That shit was way too expensive.
Hey, man, what they say, don't come to me for the best price, come to me for the best work type thing.
Yo, man, that palette was crazy, let me tell you.
Yeah.
The colors and everything, I just looked and I was like, you really about to spend your money on that? And she was like, do you understand who I am? And I was like, no.
She
I
said,
was like,
talk your shit, talk your shit, friend.
yeah. But she was like, well, I think about it like this, right? You wear Inafable for a reason, right? It's your brand. And I'm like, okay, yeah. She was like, but you feel comfortable in your brand. That's how you like feel yourself, basically. I was like, yeah. She's like, well, I feel Fenty that way. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. I'm not even going to come at that.
Definitely got to understand that. Well, since you brought it up, Inafable, I still can't say the shit because I'm
Inafable. You got it.
Okay.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
So my first experience with it was actually first time I met you.
Yeah.
R Square. Shout out to Rob.
Yeah. Shout out to all them. Kizzy, everybody.
Yeah.
They're crazy people. They definitely picked me up in this industry and gave me the type of heat.
Yeah.
For real.
Them my dogs. We went to school together.
For real.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So we go back. Actually, we're supposed to be doing something on the 16th at Dakota. And they haven't given me the details yet. But that's when we supposed to be doing something. But I wanted to talk about this. Like, how did this come about? How did you? What was the first piece you made?
First piece?
Yeah,
I was gonna wear it today. Actually,
this is the brand, y'all, right here. Shout out to the homie, man, the entrepreneur.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wanted, you got a little saying on the inside. It says "too hard to express," and for me, it's too hard to say. Shit. But
you're not the only one. You're not the only one. I went to the mall the other day, and shout outs to Michael for real. He made me this chain. He made me this little chain. Oh no, you good? You could press the button.
Oh, I did. I just do that. I do short presses. Okay. Yeah.
No,
yeah,
you good.
Yeah.
So he made me this little chain. I can't show it like right now because it's actually I utilitized it to a belt, sort of like a belt piece, so it's off my jeans now.
Okay, I mean you could stand up if you need to. I mean you got some.
It's like it's really small, so I don't know if you can see it, but like
that's
right
what she said.
Definitely not that. Definitely not that.
Talk your shit. It's just a joke, man.
No, you good. So basically, actually. You know what's crazy? We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
You ain't got to, though. Let's talk about the chain. Let's talk about the chain.
So basically, I was just there kind of chilling. I think I wore this pretty much damn near exact thing. Because nowadays, you got to promote yourself.
For sure. Is that one of your pieces you got on?
Yes. This is,
yeah, stand up and show it.
This is unreleased right now.
Okay. You heard my dog wearing his pieces.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like you said, you gotta rock your brand.
Absolutely. A lot of people should. Actually, my friend Adri, she told me about that. She was like, why are you not wearing the jacket? Like we did an interview for Vari's show, which is coming up here soon, April 10th. Make sure you guys get your tickets if you want to attend.
Catch my drift.
Yes, Inafable definitely has some shit for y'all. And everybody else, which I gotta say, to be in a realm of designers and everything. I'll get back to the original question.
Yeah,
Just one second.
Good.
But for a realm of people that are basically all in one, even the models themselves are designers and, love music, or they're musicians, or they're, doing other things, running their own companies and businesses. It's impressive. It's nothing short of art is what it is. And my friend Adri, she told me, she was like, you need to wear your brand and you need to wear it all the time. And I was like, all the time.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah. I was like, okay, all right. So I started wearing it and she was right. It's picking up traction. Like I'll go to the mall, people ask me where to get the stuff, and I'm like, I got a QR scanner, and then there you go. And I'll take you to the website, and they're like, there's nothing there. I'm like, yeah, it's exclusive.
Oh, talk your shit. He said that's exclusive.
Exactly. And that's the type of style I like, to be honest. Like these Calvin Klein shoes.
Talk your shit.
Exclusive. So it's definitely weird. Like it is weird owning a brand and or anything, for example. It's weird.
Different.
You meet a lot of interesting people.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think about it. People that got creative minds like that, they're going to be very different. They're going to be very interesting. The conversation is going to be almost all over the place. And if you can't keep up, you probably won't be able to last around it. So, I mean, I can imagine the conversations you've been a part of.
Shit. Like I can't speak on who I'm about to collaborate with, but there are people, and it is big. It is huge.
It ain't me, y'all, even though I'm big and huge. Go ahead.
Come on. But to put it honestly, when someone says like they want to work with me, I'll tell them, I'm like, okay, well, this is a fashion brand. Like this isn't just a clothing brand. Like people will be like, oh, the prices are a little high. And I'm like, I pay for quality. I make sure y'all got quality. It's not just something like how am I gonna make something in crap quality if I'm not gonna wear it?
Facts.
So nowadays I kind of just thank you for the little ding. But I'm waiting for that ding on my freaking Instagram or Twitter. One day it's gonna come.
I need that ding.
I need that verified. It's crazy. I got verified on Spotify before I even got verified on that.
But that's lit though, man. That's hard. My nigga said
it's hard. It was hard. It was hard. I jumped through hoops to get that done. And I was like, you know what? I got proof of something. Shit's good enough for me.
For sure. No, I mean, that's definitely dope. Getting that recognition and getting that almost that badge of honor. This shit's dope. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can go up to people like, yeah, nigga, I'm verified on Spotify, so I'm doing what I gotta do. You know what I mean?
Ego stuff though. Like
it ain't like you gotta show it and all that, but when it comes to somebody asking you questions and you like, look, I know what I'm talking about. These are my accolades.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so it's not like it's not about bragging.
That's a good point.
I mean, and I'm the last one to sit here and gloat about my achievements.
Right.
But I understand like sometimes you have to do it, which I barely do it. People will be like, no, bro, you got stuff to be proud of. And that's like, well, I guess I do. But then understanding like, when it comes to somebody asking you for your advice, like, look, trust me, I could take you there. I've been there. I know where we got to go. I know which way, how to take this. This is something that I love doing. So
right.
Trust me when I tell you, this is the path. This is what's gonna get you there.
That is so true. But so you know what's crazy? How people tell me I'm too prideful. I've heard this as of late. Like my fans will always say, "You're so humble and prideful," and I'm like, "Why did you just add that?" I was like, "Don't you know pride is the devil?"
Right?
Like,
talk your shit.
I was like, "Well, don't you know J. Cole song?
Right.
Literally talk about pride."
I think it's got a hold on me. Pride is the devil. Yeah, for sure.
I might need you for them vocals.
I don't think I'm that good, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
You
can auto-tune the fuck out this voice.
Nah, don't need it. Don't need it. I learned reasons now, so you don't need that no more.
I don't even know what reasons is, unless it's
Man.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. The reasons.
The past.
The reasons are that we're here. That's all I know.
The past 4 weeks
Mhm.
have been the craziest moments of my life.
Man, so you want to talk about it?
Yeah, we could talk about it.
What happened the last 4 weeks, man?
All right, so I was leaving somebody special's house, and I got in a car crash.
Sheesh.
I know. We talked.
We talked.
That's when we got in touch. That was the day I got out of the hospital.
Yeah, we thought that's when, because I hadn't even seen you went MIA.
Yeah, I did. I definitely did. And like the reason I went MIA was because there was a lot going on.
Yeah, for sure.
And as an artist, you gotta learn to take that time for yourself and be like, this is what I need, no matter what. Like, you gotta push, you gotta try, you gotta rendezvous your emotions, yourself.
Yeah.
And you just gotta go with it. And to
For
be
sure.
honest with you, I think it was probably the worst idea to get off social media. It was probably the worst, but it was the best.
worst.
It was the worst because you for example, and everybody else really thought I was dead. Like, y'all thought
I
I
didn't
was,
think you was dead. I just
man,
thought you
people
left.
did though.
Like,
People did though. Like, they thought I was really dead. Like, something happened. You good?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we good.
So it was kind of crazy. Like, my comeback wasn't really celebrated. Like, I got yelled at. My fans yelled at me, and I was like, damn. I guess I really should think about how my peoples, would react and everything if I really did just dip off the side of the earth. Because nowadays, life is crazy. You never know.
Yeah, for sure.
So after I got out of the hospital, they gave me crutches and a wheelchair. For some reason, in good graces of God, I don't need that anymore. I could walk fine. The
Yeah.
door was literally in my leg. Like, the door was dented in my leg.
Damn.
And it's crazy. I got no problems. But do you remember me telling you, like, I couldn't even like walk? I couldn't have nobody touch it, no nothing.
Yeah.
Next day, bro, I just walked and like,
Look at God. Or who was it? Coach Sanders, you said?
yeah, Sanders. I did not call Sanders a god, no, but
No,
but yeah,
I'm just talking
Sanders, no, you good.
Yeah.
Sanders is a real homie. He's
Yeah,
a
for
real
sure,
homie.
for sure.
Even though he definitely thinks that like as I got bigger, that my ego did get bigger. And I'm not gonna lie, for a time it did. For a time it did. Like, the ego inflation was definitely there, but I had to literally humble myself, and I had to sit there and tell myself, like, look, motherfucker, you ain't no better than nobody else. You gotta sit there and you gotta handle that shit. Be a man, not a kid in this industry. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That's truth.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach Sanders, man. But
Back to the weeks.
4 weeks. Yeah.
So next week, I had some issues with my job. That was crazy. So that happened. Then, actually for that week, I was all fine, learning a whole bunch of things I never knew. It was awesome. Next week, didn't get paid from the job, so that sucked.
Mm.
But actually, besides that though, everything else has been really good.
That's great.
It's been really good.
Wrong button. My bad.
No, you good.
Wrong button.
No, you cool. It has been really good. It's felt weird. It's felt in a weird place. Like, these are my happiest moments of my life, and I'm broke.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, being broke hurt.
Really?
But
It do.
I understand.
It hurts your pride, but it heals your mental.
For sure.
It heals your mental. Like,
Okay.
I never even thought about it, but like, when I came off the flight from Miami, so that was another huge thing that like I always wanted to do. I talked about it in my music. I'm gonna go to Miami. I'm gonna do Miami. I'm gonna do my thing.
Yeah.
Went to Miami. That shit was a fucking massacre. I was a massacre.
Man.
Horror movie.
Was this a part of the 4 weeks?
Nah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
this was like way before that. This
Okay.
is when actually everything started picking up. So
Okay.
after I left, so the day I dropped Unifable was the day I dropped my mixtape, and that was the latest thing that came out. Well, latest project. So I had the enjoyment with that and everything was all cool. No problems, no nothing. Came off the plane, had to get a hotel. Got the hotel closest to the fucking airport. My friend came and got me. My homie Kendrick came and got me.
Shout out to Kendrick.
Yeah,
It
shout
ain't
out to
K-Dot, but
Kendrick
shout
and
out to
Carlos
Kendrick.
for real. And Via.
Shout out to all them people that you just named.
For real. And I literally got off the plane. It's like, fuck. is late. My flight had been delayed by 3.5 hours.
Damn.
Yeah. So I sat at the airport, but I just made beats and I was drawing Nina Fable stuff the whole time. All the Halloween stuff was drawn on that plane on the ride over.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy.
You was going in.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Sound like Ye off of 808s and Heartbreak. Said he finished that whole album in 2 weeks.
Nah, these little kids kept fucking kicking my chair and I made
So you made
I don't condone this, by the way. This was just me as an angry Latino man. 20-year-old. Didn't have very much sleep. Had about an hour of sleep. I was up.
Man.
Every time they were like, "Oh yeah, you about to board? Got the boarding pass already. I'm ready to go." Yeah, we're sorry. We need you to kind of sit down again for like another hour. Bitch, I waited for that shit for so long. I waited for that for so long.
This bitch got me sitting in the seat.
Really though, I was just like, man, you getting sneak this. I was like, do you know who the fuck I am? And I didn't think about it, but like, I felt bad. So I apologize. I was just like, look, I just haven't had sleep. Like when people know me personally, when I got no sleep, I'm mean as fuck. I'm mean. Like, you don't want to see me on a bad day. Never. Like, nowadays, I kind of just, I know how to channel it, but man, I was a hothead back then. I still am. I'm a little bit of a bean hothead now than what I was. I was a giant tomato.
He said, I'm a tomato.
Tomato.
All right. Shout out to Key saying, he said, a big blessing. She's talking about your homies.
Thank you.
And shout out to the Fluff, the homie Mark from the Sudsy Weed Company. They got some good ass soap. I know if you appreciate, washing your ass.
Definitely.
They got some good ass soap. They got some soap
Ooh.
that got bacon in it, dog. So you can smell like bacon, and bacon upgrade everything. So imagine you smelling like bacon.
I'll have to check that out. How would you feel if I? Exactly. She turned away real quick.
You're gonna smell scrumptious, dog. Go ahead. I won't bite you, but you know what I'm saying, you might get somebody else to,
How would you feel if I smelled like bacon? Exactly. The look says it all. Says it all.
But the Sudsy Weed Company, man, they got some good soap, man. Definitely, and it's made out of some good product.
Ooh.
Like, so if you got any type of like, allergies to like, all the bad chemicals
I do
that's
actually.
in the soap,
I do.
that's in like the regular soap.
Yeah.
The stuff that they got definitely gets you right, man. I wish I'd have
I'm
brought
gonna
some
check
with
you
me. I
out.
might actually have some in the car.
Ooh. After this, I might have to.
Yeah, for sure.
I might have to take a couple sniffs.
Right.
Definitely
Right.
see how I feel about it.
For sure.
I'm gonna definitely look into that though.
Yeah, they definitely got some good stuff, man. But we are to the break point of the show. Once we come back, we're gonna dig a little deeper into Salvino and get some more info and actually talk about some more upcoming stuff, man. So please stay tuned, and I hope y'all enjoying the show.
That ain't it. It's not going to Mirror, mirror in my car. Why these niggas so far? Objects and mirrors ain't closer than they are, but these niggas ain't on what I'm on. Damn, I ball. I ain't got no ball. I say I'm on, but I ain't on. They applaud, I get applause. I know I'm awesome. Yeah, I'm a playboy, baby, but sometimes you gotta pause them and dead them all. They ain't all playing possum. If they like games, I got a little, they can buy some. I don't give samples, the only way that you can try some is if I hit you with a little line and sell them, pull up on the clear. They stop and stare, I pull up on the clear. They stop and stare, I pull up on the clear. They stop and stare, I pull up on the clear. They stop and stare, yeah, they on me like a long. I put them on, they on me like a long. I put them on. They on me like a long. I put them on. They on me like a long. I put them on. I flip my hair, then I Ric Flair. I'm not Mike Jones. They want me before I'm on. They want to know what flow I'm on. Like a Mac, I'm on top with all the cheese. I might just bring a foreign home. Break her back. You want to get fly like me? You can't, cause you a gnat. Trying to get inside the club, but you can't, cause you in that. I got on off like they don't cost, and I don't camp, and that's on camp. That ain't no cap. The cash on camp, like at the net. Middle of play, that ass was fat. What you on? I'm trying to slide. She asked me where you from. They I'm from the fire. Okay, that's cool. I like your vibe. We hop back in the whip. Oh, she took a ride to the other side. Oh, you know so thick, I bet you get that from your mama's side. Don't mind all the gangsters and the money, bet you come inside. You gon' have a seat for you a sip, you drink the Rossi, right? If you don't got do say too, just pick your pose and you can choose. Is you some type of player? No, I'm not, baby, I'm super fly. Then why you move so smooth like that? And don't you tell me what I like. Well, for me to do that, I have to really care about what you like. And I ain't about to tell you lies. I am not the type of guy to care. They stop and stare. I pull up on the Claire. They stop and stare. I pull up on the Claire. They stop and stare. I pull up on the Claire. They stop and stare. Yeah, they on me like a long. I put them on. They on me like a long. I put them on. They on me like a long. I put them on. They on me like a long. I put them on. Pull up on the Claire. They stop and stare. I pull up on the Claire, they stop and stare. I pull up on the Claire, they stop and stare. I pull up on the Claire, they stop and stare. Yeah, they on me like a long. I put them on. They on me like a long. I put them on. They on me like a long. I put them on. They on me like a long. I put them on. Pull up on the Claire, they stop and stare. Claire, yeah, they on me like it long. I put them on, I put them on. They on me like they on me long. I put them on.
Welcome back to TimbukTuesday. You know that was the homie Cashmere. St. Clair Knights, man, that's the homie. You're definitely trying to get him on the show, but that man be busy. But before we get right back into the show, I do want to shout out one of our sponsors here, Incredible Keepsakes. They make all type of stuff. So if you want to, impress your next group of people with a nice customized tumbler, like a cup, some customized pictures, anything like that, you can contact Incredible Keepsakes at 440-242-9648, or you can go to their website and check out everything that they have to offer. That is www.incrediblekeepsakes.com. And as Diane would say, cherished moments are made to last forever. So shout out to Incredible Keepsakes. We are back with the homie.
Hello.
Yeah, man. So you got this nice show coming up, Catch My Drift. You kind of previewed it a little bit. Yes. That is going to be on Sunday, April 10th. So that is this Sunday, April 10th.
It's right around the corner.
That's at the Office Studios. What's that on 49th? West 49th? Or East 49th, I'm sorry. So close to downtown. The doors open at 5. Show starts at 6. Do you know any prices for the show?
60 at door. 60 at door, but it's 50 now if you purchase a ticket.
So y'all need to go ahead and purchase y'all ticket now.
Yeah.
Are
definitely.
you gonna have a product there to sell, or is it just a show? How
exclusive.
is it? Exclusive?
Yes. Customary exclusive stuff. I'm pretty excited. Actually, these will be these will be at the show as well.
Dope.
Yeah.
I got mine early. Fuck y'all.
Yeah. Actually, the crazy thing is this is more like an artistic view for this one, I would say. Like, actually, all of Inafable is really artistic, but like this is me on my like I'm depressed inside shit. So like
So it's probably the best shit you ever created.
it depends how you look at it. I mean,
For
art
sure.
art is definitely subjective.
Big subjective. I agree with that with all types of art. I talk about that with comedy. Comedy is subjective.
Oh,
All
absolutely.
music is subjective.
Speaking of that, I really do want to get into this real fast. What did you think about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock? I gotta ask because you're a comedian.
We definitely talked about this a lot.
No, I'm serious. I want to know your
Uh,
opinion.
So I didn't like it. I can tell you that up front.
Me either.
So I mean, I will say I understood him taking up for his wife. So I'm not taking away anything from that itself. However, there's a way that you conduct yourself. And with him, of a man of his
Stature.
yes, that's what I wanted to say, but I couldn't say it. It's like ineffable. I can't say none of that shit. But no, it's you know, of a man of his stature, you know, you definitely should be able to conduct yourself way better. You
Agreed.
He could have pulled him to the side in the back, like, yo, I don't like what you said, blah blah blah. And he could have even did that on break. I'm pretty sure Chris Rock wasn't gonna say anything else. Even before
Yeah.
the slap, like you could tell that was it, because one, the reaction of the crowd probably did like a little ha.
Like awkward silence.
No, it was a little laugh. It was a little chuckle. Even Will himself chuckled.
Yeah,
It
he
was
did.
It was a small chuckle. It wouldn't necessarily would have went further than that. He mentioned, oh, that was a nice one, blah blah. So he would have left it right there, in my opinion.
Right.
And you could have, even after you won your Oscar, because I believe his Oscar was announced right after that, because
It was a little bit after that.
right.
Yeah,
So you could have, once you got to go on stage anyway
that's true.
to get your Oscar, say your speech,
True.
go to the back, hey, watch your mouth.
Yeah,
Like legitly, like that was it.
I was talking about this with my friends. I agree.
Yeah, and
I definitely think the slap was wrong.
yeah, I mean, because even Jay-Z, I've seen Jay-Z check people about his wife, about Beyonce.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z would have pulled up on you in the back, like, hey,
yeah.
you know what it is.
Or you would have went missing, but Jay-Z is scary.
He said, I
ain't
put
gonna
that
lie.
knife in you. Take a little bit of life from you. Am I frightening you? Should I continue? Threats. That's my favorite Jay-Z song.
Oh, that is a banger.
Yeah.
That is slapper, but Kill
Yeah.
Jay-Z is really good too.
Yeah, kill Jay-Z. Yeah, no,
Yeah. Actually, 444 is one of my favorite albums of all time.
so I will say 444 had the most feeling I had ever felt from Jay-Z.
Right? Am I
Like-
not the only person who thinks that? Like, you listen to the Blueprint. Yes, it's hard.
No,
It's classic.
one of his best albums,
Yes,
if not the best. I mean, arguably
but
to some people.
444 is better.
But 444, I felt like I mean, I'm not gonna say it's better, but it was the passion behind 444
Yeah,
for me. Like, and I love passionate songs, like even our
Yeah.
passionate projects, I should say, because 808s and Heartbreak, my favorite Kanye album. The most passionate, in my opinion, is the most passionate album that he's ever made.
yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
The song "You" by Kendrick Lamar on "To Pimp a Butterfly."
Dude, I was just listening to that, and now I'm older. I finally understand that song.
Man.
It's so sad.
That song, I felt that song.
I cried when I like just recently.
What was your antennas?
Yeah, like I remember actually I heard it when God is Gangsta, the music video came out. And I
Okay.
was like, wow, dude, that was I cried. Like now that I know what that song's about, like his homie. Like,
Loving you is complicated.
and he's talking about himself
Yeah.
and he's battling his demons.
Yeah, you could tell, and I feel like he said some shit, like, you know, the part where it was like that one time about the Earl. I think he said it, but they cut it out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely a thing in rap nowadays. Actually, a lot of the stuff in this new project has to be cut out.
Wow. Well, since you brought up the new project, what's the name of it?
So the working title right now is We Are Okay.
We Are Okay.
The original
Okay.
title that I wanted was actually the street that I was raised on for most of my life.
Yeah.
But due to some issues, I couldn't do that because the family still lives on the street,
Okay,
and I can't do that because I don't want people pulling up to the house.
for sure.
But
they might get clapped for what's under that man's belt.
absolutely. So that's why I'm kind of scared. I don't want to put it out, but
Yeah.
We Are Okay is it's not an album. I know a lot of people really ask that question, like, is he dropping an album already?
Yeah.
No, this is strictly an LP.
Okay. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
I've done one EP. I've done a couple mixtapes. I've done one album, and this will be an LP.
Okay.
And this will probably be the only LP.
Okay. Okay.
But I will say that this touches way more into my childhood and way more into the type of man I am today.
Okay. Speaking into your childhood, you know, you've mentioned on your website that you had a troubled childhood. What happened? Or what went on?
So mom and dad got divorced when I think I was like 6 or 7 years old. They were cheating on each other, just to put it very honestly. They were cheating on each other with a lot of people.
When they wasn't swingers?
I don't know. That's a good question. Mom,
don't answer that,
Mom, if you, we don't need to talk after this. I'm gonna call you after this. Huh? Now you got me thinking.
Don't think about your parents having
No,
sex,
not
bro.
like that. But they had a lot of people over, so
Oh God!
I'm trying to think. Look, actually, I love my mom and my dad very much, but like, you know, the type of music that I do is trauma music.
Yeah.
Is trauma from childhood, trauma from losing friends, trauma from, you know, losing self-identity, trauma from
that's deep.
substance and everything. Is, and especially the streets. Like, this music touches way more on the streets side of things for me personally. And like, being raised in a broken house, like, everybody will tell you like that shit is just natural nowadays. It is natural, but it still sucks. Like,
Facts.
I went to 5 years of therapy, like, for that, for like, to get better off that. I was 12 years old finally when I walked out of therapy, and I was just like, you know what? Mom, I'm happy with who you're with. Dad, I'm happy, you know, you want to be single, you want to be yourself. Be yourself. Shit. I'm too old to put myself in that box anymore to be like, I wish y'all was together. Because to be honest, they weren't happy. So I'd rather them be happy with somebody else than not be happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, would you say a lot of that drove you to do, you know, that led you to your vices and do drugs and stuff?
Actually, so I started smoking weed and I quit actually recently.
Weed ain't a drug, y'all.
Okay. No. Well, first it was weed.
No, I'm just talking shit.
No, you cool. So first it was weed. I stopped smoking for a bit. I was on them Black and Milds.
Yeah,
it was disgusting. That shit was disgusting. Them shits are disgusting. Them shits are nasty. But I was on Black
every
and
once in a while. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm sorry. It's just a taste thing. Like,
Yeah.
I like taste of alcohol.
Alcohol is a banger.
Shit.
Nice little tequila shot right now would be
I'll
great.
have some El Toro imported from Mexico.
Some El Toro. El Toro here is like
It's smack.
El Toro here. I don't know, dog.
No. Imported.
Okay.
Imported.
Because the one here,
Nah.
don't get me wrong, I drank it, but it, you know, it gave.
I like that shit though.
Okay.
I like that
I used to
shit.
like the little hat on it, you know, with the sombrero and shit. But
Yeah, that's good too. But nah, I like El Toro. Me and my family, we drink El Toro a lot actually.
Okay.
We drink Jose Cuervo, El Toro, and we be dabbling a little bit into some bougie stuff.
Yeah.
But actually, my cousin brought this like chocolate wine one time, right?
Chocolate wine?
Listen, I was passed out on the floor in 20 minutes.
Off some chocolate wine?
2 bottles.
So you really got chocolate wasted. That's hilarious.
Fuck yeah, I did.
That's hilarious.
It was great though.
Yeah.
It was great. I gained maybe 3 pounds that night, but that's okay. That's
It's
okay.
all right. I gained 3 pounds when I drink water, so it's normal. It's normal.
I do too. It's okay. I'm balancing out right now. I'm trying to drink not just water. Like
Yeah.
people telling me that's actually bad for you. Just drinking straight water.
So you can't drink, like, you can flood yourself,
Yeah, I heard about that.
but drinking water is not bad.
No, none at all.
Yeah.
It just depends on how much you drink. But I was drinking like a whole pack a day.
Like a whole pack, a whole bottle, like a whole case.
Like a whole case.
God, yeah, you trying to
Or
flood?
like
You trying to drown?
half a case. Like half a case in a day.
Half a case in a day. Yeah, you trying to drown, dog. I mean,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's still like, I'd imagine your system is very flushed.
Anyway.
But you can give yourself deficiencies from drinking too
Yeah,
much
you
water.
can. That's kind of
Yeah.
what it literally almost happened. Which is crazy. We'll talk about that. But yeah, my doctor was like, you gotta drink more than just water. And I'm like, I like water.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Said,
"No,
I want
you-
that H2O. You know your new
H2O.
name is Waterboy. I'm definitely calling you Bobby Boucher from now on.
Fuck.
He said Gatorade H2O. No, you definitely.
I just watched that movie a couple days ago.
Water sucks. It really, really sucks. That's one of my favorite movies. Shout out to Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
man.
for real.
Shout out to Adam Sandler.
Man, for real.
Put me in a movie, Adam. Like, you have no idea how much I love Adam Sandler. Wedding Singer.
Ooh, shit, that's classy. It's classy.
What'd he say? Oh, how'd it go?
I don't know. I haven't watched it in a long time, to be honest.
You don't know how much I need you.
I love Happy Madison.
Happy
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore
Yeah.
and what was the Billy Madison?
Billy Madison. Yep.
So both of those movies together would be amazing.
That's his production team.
Billy
Happy-
Madison, yeah.
Happy Madison.
Oh, Happy Madison. Okay,
Yep, that's his
okay.
productions. Which is pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I want to meet Adam Sandler. Definitely.
we're gonna meet Adam Sandler. I'm just talk that into existence.
One day we are going to meet Adam Sandler, and I'm gonna be like, Mr. Adam, sir, please put me in a movie with Tim Buck.
For sure. Please.
Please. One day.
Please.
Even if you're on your deathbed, sir, I want to be in your movie.
For sure. I want you to be well alive when we do it. But.
Yeah, absolutely.
But so with the
Drugs.
Yeah, right. With the drugs, you had a near death experience.
I had a couple, and I haven't talked about this. I had a couple actually.
Wow.
One is public because it was the weirdest sort of circumstances actually. So I'm sitting here. I had a blunt, and we're actually working on the project, and the project it already came out, and the reason that it sounds like shit is because I never got to finish it because I was in the hospital and so fucked up in my head. Like, I really dropped the shittiest thing ever. But like, if you actually listen to lyrics and everything, it makes a lot of sense. And I was talking about that shit too. But Functions of a Chicano was an interesting experience. Going there in Columbus in the Heath to record it, to being there, almost dying, getting chased by a fucking demon. It was just crazy. Ghost hunting, all that shit. It was a wild 3 weeks down there, and we finished it. I was just a kid, and man, it was crazy.
Wow.
It was crazy. Like, I did damn near die, and I did die, but it was cool. Like, I kind of felt like I had it.
Was cool.
I'll explain.
Okay.
I had like not really a near death experience. Like, I died for 3 minutes. So I felt like what I saw was the light.
Wow.
And that's the reason why Towards the Light is the final track on UFO Kid. Because if I died and I knew like substance was creeping on me ever so slightly, even working on that project, I took so much drugs right after I finished that project. It was really bad.
Wow.
And it was crazy. Like, I always told people, like, yeah, drugs are cool or whatever. It's fine. I don't care. But like, as I kind of got older, like, and I understood, like, damn, bro, that really fucked me up mentally. I can't even think about what happened in them 3 weeks sometimes. Like,
Wow.
it'll be gone, completely out of my mind. Sometimes I'll smoke weed, out of my mind, don't remember the next day. Just, that's how bad it is now.
So was it just weed or was it?
No, so what happened was there was a blunt that I took and it was laced with like cocaine, and damn, I'll tell you what, it was crazy. Because it was basically crack at that point, and like I was fucked out of my mind. Believe me, like I felt like my mind was fucking a portion of my mind to a whole nother portion of my mind, and then like out came me, and it just was like on the floor, gone, just like that. Nothing ever could equivalent to that experience.
Wow.
Ever. And like some people will say like it's a miraculous thing you're alive. When I woke up, I felt so sick to my stomach. I felt sick to my body. I felt still like I was dying. And like I don't remember anything being in the hospital. I don't remember none of that shit. Never told my dad. Never, like, I begged them. I said, listen, please just don't tell my dad, my mom. I swear to God, I'll clean myself up. And that's how it started. And like I stopped after me and my ex-fiance splitted, and we like did our thing and everything. And she was like, I'm not going to be with you if you're going to be a druggie. Like, you really have to clean yourself up. And I was like, well, but I want to clean myself up, not for you, but for myself.
Talk your shit.
So we broke up, and it was a rough breakup, really rough breakup. For those OG fans, you know how bad that was, but I won't even talk about that. But like when I came back, kind of like in my headspace, because I didn't feel attached to my brain. Like I felt like a human walking soullessly.
Wow.
Like another portion of my soul was elsewhere in the hospital. It's like as I left, and then one day it just kind of cleaned up, got myself together, and got better. And it was a hassle. What my friend did was he put the substances right in front of me. He put cocaine right in front of me. That was like my drug of choice, basically. And a lot of people would be like, how did you manage to get cocaine? Like, that's what everybody always asks me. These people like tried to kill me. They actually tried to kill my friend, and they ended up killing me, essentially.
Wow.
Because he handed me the blunt. So like he was like, I'm sitting here smoking this. And then I think of like 4 hits. I was really fucked up, like bad. And my friend's over here like, are you good, bro? Like he's high out his fucking mind on acid. And I'm just sitting there like, damn, what is happening? The world was spinning. It was a crazy, crazy experience. Crazy. As I woke up, I told myself, I was like, you know what? I don't know what the fuck just happened. And this was the worst part of it all. Like I liked it. Then it was kind of like sold everything, all my shoes, because I was a really big sneakerhead, still am. Obviously, that's part of the fashion game. Sold like a whole bunch of my stuff, started selling everything without my dad or my mom knowing, because my mom wasn't really around at that time. And I sold so much shit just to make the money. And I was like hustling, made the money, and just kept doing drugs. Finally, it was after like the second time I overdosed, I finally was like, it's time to get clean. It's time to like really do this shit for real. Then I relapsed one more time. And then after that, good. It was rough. It was very, very rough year.
So did the relapse, all right, so I know you said so there was at least 2 times. Was there a third time that made you stop?
Third time was actually the time when me and my ex-fiance finally like cut it off. It was the cutoff moment. I just went to a friend's house, partied. Fortunately, there was cocaine there, and unfortunately, and shit, I like passed out on my friend's couch. Woke up like 9 hours later. Clothes were gone. Didn't know what happened. Asked my friends like, did I have sex with anybody? Like, I need to know. Like, I'm gonna go get tested. Blah 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 blah. So I'm telling them, I'm like, look, this is very serious. Like, you don't understand. I'm like, I'm really trying to recover. They were like, man, what? You're cool. You didn't do nothing. You just sat on the couch and we thought you were dead. And I'm like,
so they just left you.
Did y'all leave me? Like, they were partying, so they thought I was asleep, but like I didn't move. So I don't know what happened. No one knows what happened in that time being. But I know I was there. They said there was even videos and everything because a bunch of white kids. They were all taking videos and shit for the gram and Snapchat and
They drew some dicks in your face and shit.
no, thank God, no, thank God. But no, like it was just crazy. I woke up in like a rich person's house and I didn't know what the fuck happened. So
Wow.
yeah,
If you fucked a rich person, I mean, maybe you'd have been in this issue.
probably would have been set for life. But not like, well, because my friend, it was his house. It was his parents' house. And so I just told him, I was like, man, I don't want to hang out with y'all anymore. Like, I got to do what's better for me.
That's crazy. You know, a lot of people say you got to cut the ties, even when
I cut
people,
everybody.
Yeah, the people that you find sometimes the closest, sometimes you got to cut. And
I cut everybody off, literally.
For them to put you in that type of situation, you know, I definitely understand.
crazy.
Like, yeah.
It was definitely crazy. Like, I got clean like as I was 18.
Wow.
Which is really crazy, actually. Like really, really wild because most of these kids nowadays, like they do drugs and they don't think about the repercussions. And it's like, listen, I can only speak on what I know. I've done a lot of drugs. I've done shit I was never supposed to do. And if you want to experience that, that's on you. But I will tell you no. Never. Not in my house. Like not in my vicinity. Like I tell my friends, like if y'all smoke weed, never ask me. Like, and they don't. They're really respectful. Like they everybody smokes that, I know, but they know no is no. I won't do it. I will just sit there. I listen to music.
Yeah.
Just throw my headphones on.
Do you get offended by if somebody like offer it to you? Like
no,
okay.
I just tell them like, hey, no. I'm just now. If you like do it like many times, which has happened, I've been peer pressured many times. That's kind of like what caused relapses.
I mean, an accidental pass to the left versus a come on, bro, hit the weed. It's two different things.
Oh no. I just kind of
for sure
pass it to the next person.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they'll be like, there might be a time where I'll hit it, but like it's been 10 months. I've been 10 months sober, like 10 months off weed sober. So it feels good. Feels good to be honest with you. Yeah. But it's been crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes there's still like some moments like where I twitch or like I get this like little paranoia in me. And I'm like, man, I just know it's a craving. It's all it is. And I just gotta tell myself, no.
That's what happens with like I used to smoke cigarettes. So
that is bad for you. I never got into that.
Yeah, so I definitely every once in a while I have a craving for one. Just because it was And same thing with miles. Like, you know what I mean? Like every once in a while I will definitely have a craving. I had to quit for a couple of different reasons, but obviously health is one of them.
Right, of course.
But you know, it definitely that urge sometimes never goes away.
Yeah, that's very true.
But it's knowing, you know, even like the smell of it sometimes be like, ooh, but then the smell of it also will deter you.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, so
most definitely it will.
Yeah, so I could definitely understand that. Now, with all of that, was that when UFO Kid dropped?
UFO Kid dropped in November. I had one relapse after that. I talked about it. And in occurrence, people ask me what this one lyric means. I said, I swear to God, this music shit is going to be the death of me. And people thought like it was me going deaf. It's actually, I was supposed to say death, but like the way my cadence was, it sounded like death.
Which blasting music will make you go deaf, right?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it will. No, it seriously will. I don't produce anymore with loud, like I only produce with headphones now, engineer with headphones now, make music with headphones now.
Yeah.
I don't do that shit out of a speaker no more. Yeah. I can't.
It's a different sound though, isn't it?
It fucks up your ears. I know so many people have went deaf now because of that. It's really crazy. But yeah, no, that I just learned that shit. Like I just been doing way better for that. But it was so UFO Kid was me actually talking about Columbus, but the beginning of the project actually starts when I'm dead. That's what. So UFO Kid is about what I saw when I died.
Okay.
And then came back. And that's the end of the project. But towards light, because I thought I was never going to get over it, it's about death. Towards the light is going up to heaven. So that's why it's there's no lyrics from me. There's just it's just EDM music, and I never made EDM music. That's the only EDM song I ever made, really.
Wow.
Yeah, people love that song.
No, it was definitely that's what we just played. And it's definitely like Kev said, that's definitely he got a vibe from it. He loved it.
Thank you.
And I did listen to it before you got here, so I was like, okay, I'm playing this.
But I'm gonna tell you the truth. I hate that song for what it is, for what I know what it really is.
Which is totally understandable.
Yeah, and it's crazy because that was the most unpopular song at the time. After I dropped Unfiltered was when that song started gaining traction. And I was like, damn, I'm really gonna put this out on all platforms. It is a different bit of my discography that I do, like a little hidden gem. So I just thought I'd bring it to the light, towards the light.
Towards the light. Talk your shit. Talk your
And the
shit.
music video budget for that was huge. that was huge. For what it was pretty expensive. I'm not gonna lie. But Icon Park, they let me shoot like when they're closed.
Mm-hmm.
And then we wrapped up everything. We recorded off my phone, not this phone, but a different phone. And it was done. Then an alligator walked out the fucking lake, and we're like, let's go. It's done. It's time to go. I'm not getting eaten.
Gator don't take no shit.
Nah. Fuck no. Gators don't take no shit. Oh my God. I've seen alligators 3 times in my entire life, and 4 times because I went to Gatorland when I was a kid. But I'm not gonna count that. I'm talking like in the wild, out
in front of you, like looking to bite you, looking to eat you.
Yeah,
like I'm hungry.
Like this motherfucker could have definitely eaten me. I was not that far from the lake when we actually got out, because like the lake, so you could see me crawling in the video. So that's like where I think it's like there's like 5 restaurants. There's a kids section. There's a kids center. There's an arcade, and there's a couple other things.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a whole bunch of tables. That lake is right there. It's like a little pond.
Okay.
This fucking thing crawled out right as we finished, and I said,
he was trying to let you know, I
Let's
gave
go.
y'all time.
let's go.
I need y'all to leave my house
I
alone.
told my team, I was like, let's go right now. We're done. We're wrapping up. This is done. Like, this is finished. They were like, is this enough? And I'm like, I will make it enough. and it did. It definitely did. Like, it is a short story.
So did you edit the video?
I always edit my videos, but now we're outsourcing.
Okay.
We're outsourcing.
Yes,
I
sir.
have a lot of stuff planned. Lots.
Okay. Well, what do you what all besides the new project, which you said is dropping 5/21/22?
Yes.
What else do you have as far as everything? I mean,
So I have the Benai collection for Inafable.
Mm-hmm.
I have the global release for sneakers. I'm excited.
You dropping some sneaks?
I'm dropping some sneakers.
Hey,
It is a long time coming, actually.
Can you make a size 15?
I think so. I will talk to my people, but I'm pretty sure we can.
I bet, because
You actually, friends and families get it cheaper than what the customers are actually going to be paying for it.
Hey,
So I'm making less money with friends and family, but that's okay, because that's y'all support.
For sure.
And y'all
got
have-
to.
And I only give it to the people who have done something really meaningful in my life. So obviously you took me under your wing and taught me the whole little comedy scene and everything else and all this. And we've kept in touch for a long time now.
For sure.
So, it's crazy. It's been a crazy year. Not even year.
Yeah. And no, it hasn't been a year because
No.
I think I met you in August. Yep, it was
August,
August.
My first show is August.
That was your first show?
August 2nd was my first show.
Okay, so it was like
designing. That was my first show.
Okay.
For Rob.
Yeah, Robert Bob had on a piece.
He had 2 pieces.
Yeah, 2 pieces on.
The
Okay.
shirt underneath and the jacket.
Yeah,
which
okay,
I
I did see
still
the
have
jacket.
that jacket. I fixed it up.
Okay.
He needs to get that. from me.
You hear that, Roberts Bobbish?
Rob, you need to get this freaking jacket from me because I wear it all the time, but I clean it up. I do. I clean it up. And everybody always asks me, can I have this? I said, no, it's already paid for.
Right. You said it's so fresh, I gotta wear it sometime. And that's so you make completely custom pieces. Like all your stuff is really exclusive. Like you don't make
Pretty much.
Yeah, you don't make this product that everyone can wear.
Nope.
Yeah.
There's a limited variety. Actually, okay, I will talk about this. 86, don't hate me. So me and 86, who's a Cleveland designer. Also, there are a lot of brands that I want to work with. I definitely want to work with Trauma's Fine. Fiercely is very intelligent individual. She makes amazing balaclavas. She's also working on a whole bunch of other stuff. So definitely check her stuff out. Check out Adri's. Adri's stuff is raw. Vari stuff is race cars. 86 is Cleveland in Black culture and all that. And it's crazy because Inafable is Latino culture and is about Cleveland. And so it's a Cleveland, Cleveland, because I'm from Cleveland, all of us.
Say, bitch, I'm from Cleveland.
Exactly. The 216.
What up, Christy?
Shit.
That is the lady of Sudsy Wee.
Wait, did I speak to her on one of your lives?
I don't think so.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I know it's one of them.
You might have said it from on here, but this is Christy Sudsy Wee, from the sub company I was talking about. So
okay.
Yeah,
bet.
so she is the mastermind behind Sudsy Wee. And like I said, so smelling like bacon is probably her fault. It's either her fault or the fluff fault.
Oh wow. Wow.
Last month when we did the show at the Odeon, for the Lex Vegas show, Lex and his funny ass friends, she gave me a fresh fupa pack.
Oh
yeah, because I happen to hide stuff. I got a belly, I can hide stuff under. So I hid the soap under there, and it worked out. It kept it fresh. So shout out to the Sudsy Wee.
There we go.
Right.
There we go.
Shout out to them.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you good.
So me and 86 are actually working on shorts.
Shorts, okay.
Designer shorts.
All right.
Designer shorts that we just talked about this yesterday, so this is still way far away, but
okay.
It's going to be very limited. I will not deny it will be a little expensive, but they will be really cool, and I'm very excited.
Talk your shit.
I already started drawing designs last night.
Talk your shit.
So that'll be pretty cool. Once that gets figured out, because it's a lot that goes into a clothing brand, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
it's a lot. As for like the shoes and stuff, I think that'll be like a main kind of sell point, and then after a while, so like what I do is it'll be out for a couple months. Actually, no, Benai collection will not be out for a couple months. Benai will only be out for a week.
Okay.
So everything from Benai, this couple other things, will only be out strictly for a week. It is a creative choice I decided for, which I know it will cut my sales in half. That's fine with me. That's not the point.
Yeah.
The point is that Benai is a really big deal, and it is the first time it's ever going to be unveiled at a fashion show.
Talk your shit.
I'm so excited. Vari is a homie, for real.
Is
Vari,
that the Catch My Drift show?
Yeah.
All right. That is this Sunday, y'all.
Yeah.
This Sunday.
Y'all definitely 100% want to be there for that. I have amazing models. They are crazy.
This Sunday.
They are crazy. Like, they are all really cool people. And I can't wait, like, just to work with them on other projects.
Yeah.
And other products and stuff like that. That type of stuff excites me. I just get a hunger for it. I'm like,
talk your shit, dog. Talk your
that
shit.
shit smells good.
Right. It's funny that you say that because I was talking about how it's hard. Like being big is really actually tough. Like you know how hard it is to be hungry after you just ate.
Really,
bruh, it's terrible. But like on some real shit, what's better than food? What's better than eating? Tell me something that's better than eating.
Something that's better than eating. Clothes,
but what do you do when you trying to hustle? You trying to do what? You trying to eat?
I make music.
You make music.
I make music when I'm hungry. 9 times out of 10, I'll go hungry.
Yeah, but you hungry, so you gotta eat, right?
True.
Yeah.
True.
Anything else? You name something else. Getting money, eating, sex. What do you do when you doing sex? Eating.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro.
That's true.
It ain't nothing better than eating.
I didn't even think about that. That is really true. Like
Bruh.
every time you have sex, you kind of want to eat afterwards.
Bruh. You eat during it.
I have to think.
At least I do. I can't speak for everybody. Can't speak for
Well,
everybody.
that's
I can't speak for everybody.
That's true. That is a passionable art in itself.
No, For sure.
Definitely.
One of my favorite things to do. Well, it's eating, so it's definitely my favorite thing to do.
That's crazy.
But you that hunger for success, and not necessarily success, for the passion.
Yeah, definitely.
And I like how you said, like, like my sales, I don't really care about my sales. I care about my product more than
absolutely
the sales. Obviously, you want it to be successful as far as money, monetary reasons, but
yeah, unless you got a really good job and you can just take that. I mean, shit, I know I don't, but
facts. I mean, if you got a good job, you ain't got to worry about the money.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
But usually when you passion feed something, the money comes with it.
That is very true.
Yeah,
that is very true.
So I definitely feel you on that 100%. Like doing this, like, this is me producing the shows here at Redline Radio. Like, right now the money's not there, but that's fine with me because this is what I love to do. I love the passion behind it. I love making other people's vision come true. I
be tuning in to you and Honey.
Honey Bad. Shout out to Honey Bad every Tuesday.
I do. Today, I even in the car, I was listening to her, and I can't remember his name. I feel bad.
So I don't know her guest because I was at work today.
Yeah, I don't know, but I do listen and I tune in. I tune in to all your people's actually. Since I found out about it, I've been tuning in a lot.
We appreciate that, man. We definitely appreciate that.
Sometimes when I'm just sitting there, like, y'all voices will inspire me, and I'll just sit there and make beats while y'all talking.
Hey, you could sample me one time, go ahead and put me on the song.
I can sample.
Yeah.
If I have the rights.
Yeah, you got the rights to me. I can't give you everybody, but I can give you mine.
Okay, hey, that's raw. That's raw.
I mean, and like I will step in the studio with you. Like, if we can work out a day, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm in this motherfucker every night. But
no, I know you are. I literally know you are. Because every time I try and fucking call you, you're like, man, I'm at the studio. It's the same shit for me though. It's the same shit. Like, everybody calls me, where you at? Studio. They be like,
the stew.
Why you at the stew? I'm making the stew.
Talk your shit.
I'm eating.
Eating. You see how he brought it back to the eating.
I'm eating. Actually, one thing that I have been eating a lot lately, avocados.
Avocado.
I love avocados.
Thanks.
Avocados are really good. I will eat an avocado. Like, I'll just rip an avocado out and I'll just eat that shit with some lime and lemon.
Yeah, that shit's good. Some salt and pepper on it. Put on some toast or something. Ooh.
Dunkin' Donuts with their freaking avocado toast.
I haven't had theirs.
Shit, try
it's
it.
actually good.
Try it.
I am losing weight, y'all. By the way,
that is healthy though.
So I had lost when you had met me. Remember,
yeah,
I lost 168 pounds and stuff.
Very proud of you.
I appreciate that. But on the other side, like, I had lost my job back in November. I got in a little depression. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I feel that.
And I gained 80 pounds. So I was at 450. I'm at 530.
Oh damn, man.
Yeah. But
you know what though? Real talk. Don't ever sell yourself short.
Oh, I'm not. So I'm actually back on my weight loss shit.
I'm happy to hear that.
I'm back on I'm doing my intermittent fasting.
How's that doing?
It's cool. I'm actually down 5 pounds.
Hey, yo, can we get the
appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, dog. Yeah, I want to see my nuts again. So
I remember that fucking joke. Dude.
I was this close to seeing them. I was this close, man. That I went back the other way.
I remember that joke, bro. That joke had me dying fucking loud. What was the other joke he said that? It was something about big man, and the lady was there. She was like, "It's okay, sugar," or something like that. You remember she said that? I was dying so hard, but I was like, man, that's real. That's real love and respect.
Yeah, I definitely appreciated her. I definitely appreciate it. I probably it was probably the do any women in here like big man, and I said I feel like I'm gonna take them to the wings.
Yeah.
I did it in the take them to the wings.
Yeah.
Don't have much to bring.
Yeah, I remember that. And I was eating a burger when that happened at the freaking Winchester. And I'm sitting there and I spit my food out. I laughed so hard. Shit was funny as fuck. It was funny as fuck.
And that was that's the intro to my show. Actually, is the Winchester footage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I know. Yeah.
So I mean, I enjoyed that show so much.
That show was really good.
That show was dope. That show was lit.
amazing. Yeah.
Definitely.
I was supposed to perform right after the Winchester the next day.
Oh wow.
And my car broke down.
Oh damn.
They hated me. Not Winchester, but the people who hosted the show and like put everything. They're like, "You're the biggest fucking artist on here, and you didn't even show up." And I was like, "Y'all want to come get me?" I was like, "Y'all aren't very far. If it's an issue," I was like, "I'll do my shit and then I'll walk off the stage and go back home and get my freaking Uber." I was like, "If it's that big of a deal."
Yeah. Well, I mean, you had to do what you had to do. Deal with
Unfortunately,
yeah.
I spent like $355 that day.
Damn, he remembered the price, so I know that shit happened.
I had $355 in my account.
Oh damn, he want the zero.
And then it was the 600 on top. So I was in debt.
Damn.
Still low key, a little bit in debt.
Yeah, I mean, they say you're gonna die on somebody, so So hopefully everybody, start owing me.
with the amount of like talks that I've had and everything, I swear to God, I get a couple $1 million in a record deal. Actually, I can talk about this publicly. So I got offered today a record deal. Not taking it because I'm not selling myself short. But if they come back and the price is right, your boy might be signed.
Talk your shit.
Your boy might be signed. And I actually did want to talk about this independent artistry because I know it's something no one ever really talks about. It's always, I got co-signers, I got this, I got that. You know how much money you lose for actually being in a label versus what you can do independently? It's pretty crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like being your own manager. Now, one of my friends, he just texted me a couple days ago. He told me I should open my own record label. And I said, no. And he said, why? And I was like, because number one, if I were to do it, I want millions of dollars in the bank because it's very hard to push an artist. But with the type of resources and everything that have come as of late, he was talking about putting together a team and artists paying me like some money to get the resources and everything. I'm not going to lie, that's a good idea, but why not just push yourself out there?
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate it. I low-key just lost money saying this, but that's fine because I care about these people. I care about Cleveland. Like, when we got off the Grog Shop show and TJ's holding the camera.
I was sad I couldn't make that, by the way. Oh,
you
man.
good, bro. It was crazy. It was like 300 people.
Sheesh.
It was packed. It really was packed. And so I had a little speech because Big Major was like, bro, you gotta give a speech. He was like, people really fuck with you. He was like, it was hard to get you on here. Like, you gotta give a speech. I was like, man, I didn't plan this. He was like, you just say what's
No
on your
speeches are
mind.
planned.
Never. So
I mean, don't get me wrong, speeches are planned. but
yeah.
not all
Unless
the
you're
good
the
ones.
president, you got the cards.
Right.
You got the cards ready, and you don't fuck up them cards.
Right. No good speech, like really heartfelt speech, are usually planned.
Right. I actually have the speech on my phone, but what's crazy is I just said like, man, y'all want to work together, but y'all won't work together. And what upsets me as an independent artist is when y'all say, I'm gonna charge you for this. I told everybody, I was like, if y'all want a song with me, here's my credentials, here's my shit. Let's work in the studio. Let's put together a little EP. Why not? Do it. All them artists in there, man, it would be the craziest shit. We make history.
Cleveland collab.
For real. And we do that every day.
For
we
sure.
do that every day. Just knowledge in general.
Yeah.
Knowledge in general is Cleveland collab. Collab in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
But I told them people, I just was like, y'all are really egotistical, and I'm egotistical as well. I said, but do not let yourself drop an opportunity because your ego is in the way. Put your ego aside for a second. Put your pride even aside for a second. Just be a human being. These are humans who want to work with you. Work with them. Put yourself in that box to think about the creativity and the type of art you can bring to the table. Man, you can make a whole subgenre alone with that.
Talk your shit.
You could do any of that. Like when people always come to me and they be like, bro, you the Mexican Kanye West. No, I am Calvino Santiago.
You the Sicilian, yay.
Yeah. No, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. My friends just joke with me. They'd be like, yo, what's up? Mexican Kanye West. Hola, amor. How you doing? ¿Cómo estás?
You gonna have to teach me some Spanish, man. I know como estás.
¿Cómo estás?
Como estás bien too. I know a little bit.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Come on now. There you go.
Buenos noches. You know, I know.
Buenos noches. Buenos noches. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I can't roll my R's and my S's.
Rosata.
Yeah, see, I can't do I can't do all that shit. Now.
That's Chewbacca right there.
Right.
Huh? You might got that fucked up. Dun, 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 dun.
I was gargling.
I can't even do that. Dude, for Halloween, you better dress up as Chewbacca now.
I know I'm gonna do Big Hero 6, you know.
Ooh, there you go, Baymax.
Big Baymax. Are you satisfied with your hair?
Yeah, for real though.
Fa la 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 la. Like, that was my shit. That was my shit, man.
Yo, that was a great movie.
No, facts. That
was one of my favorite childhood movies. And
Yeah.
Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
Whew. But
We're almost there. Yeah, that was my shit.
oh yeah, with the little Evangeline.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
My
so
nigga
sad.
Ray. My friends call me Ray. My name Remo. My friends call me Ray.
Remo, yeah.
I was salty when he died, bro.
Oh man, don't remind me.
I was salty, man.
Are you ready?
Right. I was salty when he died. And
I
then
wasn't ready.
in Moana when Grandma died. Oh, nigga,
I
that,
still never watched
that
Moana.
hit me
You just
right
spoiled
here.
that.
Oh, you ain't never seen Moana?
You just spoiled that.
I mean, it ain't like honestly, like, all right, so you know how they got little saints in like every movie. You know how
Yeah.
little saint gotta die to prosper, you know, for everybody to prosper and shit.
Disney
Grandma
movies
was-
are dark.
Yeah, Grandma was little saint.
That's true.
Grandma was the little saint. So
That's true.
so she, you know, you could still watch it and it ain't gonna destroy the movie for you, bro.
That's definitely
Trust me.
All right, we'll watch Moana.
Yeah, you gotta get on there, man. Watch Disney
We'll
Plus.
watch Moana.
I heard what was it in Tago? It's some newer movie. In Kanto.
Kanto.
Yeah.
I watched Encanto.
Encanto, yeah.
I watched that.
I said that shit right, huh? Encanto.
Encanto. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Disney, what were you thinking when you made that movie? I'm gonna be honest. Like,
It was bad? I heard it was good.
I don't think so.
Oh wow. What about Coco?
I love Coco. Yes, Coco, amazing. But
Coco was amazing.
Encanto, I think Coco is a way better movie.
Yeah, Coco was dope.
Coco was just too influential.
Coco was so hitting home, like home. It hit home
Yeah.
for me because I don't like to take pictures.
Right.
And that changed my thought process behind it. Like,
Right.
I didn't like to take pictures. And I didn't necessarily, I didn't try to make myself be seen. And it's not, and that was kind of like a just thing. Like I don't like, you know who I am, you know, my presence, you know what I mean? You remember me, but obviously
We even had this conversation. Like I
Yeah.
told you, I hate getting pictures taken.
yeah.
Now I get pictures taken every fucking day. Shout outs
He's like,
to TJ
"Selfie."
and Logan.
Selfie. No, but
And my grandmother. My grandmother be taking my
shout out
pictures.
grandma, man.
I taught her how to be a photographer, actually.
Hey, how do you say it? What was it?
Oh, abuela.
Abuela. Okay.
Abuelita.
Abuelita. What's abuelita?
Great grandmother.
Okay.
Grandma is abuela, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
It just depends what region you from, for real.
Okay.
So for like me and my family, is abuela is grandma, but grandmother is abuelita.
Yeah. So shout out to the grandmas and the nanas and abuelitas. and,
R.I.P. my nana, for real.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, my nana told me on her deathbed, she was like, if anybody gonna make it in this music industry, it's you.
Talk your shit, grandma.
Hey, to this day, I wear this ring as pride and freaking joy, man. My grandmother gave me this on her deathbed.
Wow. Yeah, that's deep, bro. That's what's up.
This ring means so much to me. And I lost it one time and I had a meltdown. I tore apart the entire house and I was fine and I cleaned my house good as fuck afterwards.
So we are coming to the end of the show, man. I definitely appreciate you coming on, man.
Thank you for having me. Is there anything you want to ask me? Like anything at all?
Well, yeah, your social medias, how can these people find you, bro?
Oh, shit. Okay, I don't remember them all offhand. Okay, so you got Salvino.Santiago for Instagram. You got at DCapsNationBoy on Twitter.
Oh shit.
You got Salvino.Santiago on TikTok, I believe. Just look up Calvino Santiago. You'll find it all there.
Talk your shit.
With the C. A lot of people like
I got it on the screen.
Yeah, I see that. But like people always be thinking it's Calvino. Like,
oh wait, I called you Calvino.
I know you good, but one show I did real fast. They messed up my name. And so what I did was I purposely wrote down the S and they got it right. And they were like, wait, we knew it was with the C. And I was like, whatever. I was like, it's done and over with now. You can't. It's fine.
Yeah. So definitely appreciate you coming on, man.
Much appreciated.
Definitely gonna push. We definitely gonna try to catch you for catch my drift. I will be here, of course. But I'll try to make it afterwards.
Bet.
And then is there anything else you would like to say before we head out of here, man?
All I'm gonna say, keep yourself really level-headed. Fuck that ego. Fuck that pride. Be yourself no matter what. And be on the lookout for We Are Okay.
Y'all hear that? We Are Okay.
I'm going for album of the year.
Talk your shit.
I'm actually like last album. A lot of people said it was album of the year for them. So this time, no, I'm making a classic.
Talk your shit. And he dropped the mic on y'all bitch ass.
That's coming. Little band.
But this has been an episode of TimbukTuesday. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Shout out to my guests. Shout out to everybody that was in the comments. Shout out to Fluff. Shout out to Sudsy Wee. Shout out to Kev. Shout out to Dubbington. Shout out to Chip. Shout out to my Brister. Shout out to Justin from Talking About Ball. Shout out to Chop. Yeah, that's the name of the show. Shout out to Talk. Shout out to Mimi. Shout out to Auntie. All right, we love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man.
Peace.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?